It's your divine goddess Devi. I am back in the house for another divine intuitive tapping. Let me make sure my mic is on. It is. Let me pull up the live stream and let's see what's going on with y'all. Okay. This is going to be a general reading, a general tap in. Of course, all these are for entertainment purposes only, but we're going to tap in and see what's going on. All right. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all are stocked up and ready for any unexpected weather changes, and we're going to get into it. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? All right. Okay. Let me just do a sound check. Okay, I can hear myself, so I think it's working. All right, wonderful. Hey, everybody. What's going on, Miss Dimples? Hey, Alicia. How y'all doing? Let me see what's going on. Give me 1 second. I'm still pulling up the line. How y'all doing? Okay. We're almost ready. Do me a favor, y'all. Hit that like button as y'all enter into the live stream. Thank y'all so much. Hey, everybody in the house. What's going on, family? Divine goddesses, divine gods are in the house. The whole family. What's going on? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Miss Dimples. You as well. That's right back at you, 1,000-fold, 10,000-fold, baby. All right. So, y'all, let's get into it. Let's jump in. We're going to just get some general messages real quick just to see what's going on. I want to find out what's the energy y'all are in, what's the energies around y'all. Let's see what's going on. This is general messages right now. Okay. Just go quick tap in. All right. So I'm looking at y'all. You all have your coffee or your teacups in your hand, whatever your choice of drink preference is. And you are watching everything go down. You're watching the gossip. You're watching the melee. You're just watching. You're listening. You're learning. You're being attentive right here. You're right in the mix. Oh man, this light. I don't want this light to give me problems for this reading. Okay, you are attentive right here. You are watching. Do you see how you're tapped in? You're just watching. You know what I mean? Paying attention to everything. Now, we have somebody who's thinking about you in your energy, pulling on your energy, clinging to your energy in some type of way. Somebody feels some type of way. Okay, they feel ashamed, embarrassed, you know. Um, I'm hearing what is this? Shame, embarrassment, some type of ridicule, maybe, you know, humiliation. Yes. This could have also to do with somebody you had a family with or somebody in your family. Okay. You could have a big family. Family could be thinking about you. You could be watching them. You could have some family members or something that did something sneaky, malicious, underhanded, backstab, betrayal, something they did that was crazy. And it's got you looking at them with your cup like, I know, wow. Or either you told them something, you expressed something to them, you saw the chaos, you saw some type of upheaval, commotion, what does they say? Not corruption. There's another word I'm looking for, but there's some type of disturbance here that was going on in the family, and you tried to tell them. You saw all of it, and you backed up from the confusion, from the conflict. You backed up from it. I can clearly see that. You all are very intelligent. You're very wise. You're a strategist. You checkmated somebody. This is somebody you had a family with, or in your family, a relative, or somebody who's close to you like family. I can clearly see them in your energy. This is somebody who was playing matching of wits, playing chess with you, playing mental mind games. You could have went back and forth. This could have been a long-standing thing. It could have been your family against another family, or your team against another team. If this was business, these could have been people that you were working with in your so in your circle. You know what I mean? Your social circle or your networking circle. These are people who are strategizing something, and they feel ashamed about doing this to you because you sit back and watch them most of the time and look at them with their crazy selves. Look at them. Look at them. Crazy as hell. Trying to call you on the telephone. They could be trying to disguise themselves, trying to catfish you in some type of way, or try to. You checkmated somebody real bad out here. They didn't understand how brilliant you are, how masterful you are, or mastered you are, a specialist in your field, you know. Somebody could have been on the phone gossiping about your business or something like that. Or there could be a lot of information going through the network lines, people trying to reach you, and they're getting your voicemail. They're getting the operator. Hello, can you connect me to, 2453, so, 489. Oh, I'm sorry, that number is no longer taking calls from you, type of thing. And you're like, word, like, touchdown, touchdown. So a lot of you are doing great out here. There's some type of win, some type of victory that you're celebrating. And baby, this got people hot. Potentially, they could be real hot right now. Look, bombs, explosions, hot like fire, baby. Tick, tick, boom. Oh, baby. You all been just sitting back watching the fireworks, watching everything, blow up. You could know what's going on. You can know everything that's going on right now. You can know somebody is way above their head. You know what I'm saying? In issues. This is somebody who's emotional right now. They have their whole briefcase and their whole suit in the water. They feel so ashamed about whatever they did to you. Whatever they tried to do to you, Divine Collective, it backfired. It blew up on them. You just watching. You just watch. Look, could have been a whole bunch of them. You know what I mean? It usually takes a whole team, and this is coming up right under family. Whether it's a friend circle or a family. Do you see all of them? How many of them it takes to come up against divine collective energy? Especially when the divine collective is all together, like how we get together and we come together in this, in this live stream, and everybody else have their platforms, and when we, what they call Voltron. Yeah, arms, legs. Now comes the head, form, Voltron, baby. I'm telling you, they didn't even know how real it was in the field. This the field. They didn't know how real it was in the field for you. They didn't know you was the quarterback. They didn't know you was the star player. They didn't know you was going to be out here making touchdowns the way you doing Divine Collective. Touche. I'm proud of you. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. You blowing up. You blowing heads. You're blowing minds right here. Okay. You blew up somebody's whole agenda. Everything they was talking about you, everything they was spitting about you, you just blew it up softly, sweetly, killing them softly, as they say. With that Lauryn Hill. You did it. You did it. Look, you still celebrating with look, we all together. Hey, for the Divine Collective. You know what I mean? Hey, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Congratulations. Okay. A lot of you all are going to be celebrating wins, victories, being recognized for something, getting awards, promotions, Summertime is springing back around. We're going to be having birthday parties and graduations and, just celebrations, picnics and, anniversaries and this and that, it's going to be beautiful. Okay. I get that a lot of people underestimated you. They counted you out or counted you as the underdog, or they didn't count you in at all. They just didn't count you. You was in the back, like I told y'all, like David. You was in the back. The priest came and said, where the sons? And they brought out every son but David, baby. So they was trying not to bring you out, collective. But it's a tall order, beef. Look at this. Look at how many people stacked up. This the beef. Okay, they stacked up. Somebody fake, artificial, generically modified out this piece. And you straight authentic. You straight authentic. Y'all got so many haters out here. It's crazy, but you're on your job. That's what they say. You're on your job. Real feminine. You see this cat? Just chilling, looking up, You divine goddesses, you're throwing people for a loop with your mental brain power, as well as I can clearly see that people didn't know how great of a mental strategist you are, how smart you are, how intelligent you are, how much you know, how much experience you have that has been put to the test and came out to be proven true. When I tell you you're throwing people for a loop, you're throwing them for a loop. Look at them. Look at their hair. Eyes crossed, electricity going through their hair, the static, and you just cooling. You just looking at them. Some of you have very, very beautiful eyes. Could be, like almond shaped, chinky, like Asian type style. Okay. Just very deep eyes. When you look into the eyes of you collective, you can see a lot. It's a lot of life in here. It's a lot of life. I'm hearing drop mic and drops the mic. So I'm getting a lot of y'all gave some people, y'all gave them that work. You told them about themselves. You read them for filth. You read them to riot. You rapped on them. You know what I mean? Like battle rapped on them. You came at them and you touched down on them. You let them know a few things about, how you was feeling. Okay. How you was feeling. You know, a lot of people could have like tried to make you feel isolated, you know, here with this headphones and, you know, Spirit says hug yourself, love yourself. You don't have nobody to hug or love, hug on yourself, love on yourself, Divine Collective. There's nothing wrong with giving yourself a hug, you know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And somebody wanted to be a copycat. Somebody wanted to be like you know, but I get that they didn't have the finesse, you know, they didn't have the individuality, you know, you're very unique, Divine Collective. So they tried to, you know, they figured since they was, you know, being feline cat too, you know, so it should all just roll over the same. No, shit blew up on this person right here. Somebody was sitting back. I get being very lazy, you know, just kind of like watching everything go down, and they didn't do anything to like correct anything, you know. I get that you all have changed, and people are very surprised about this change, you know. Yeah, you winning. You see you're winning. Okay, do me a favor, Collective, please take a minute to hit that like button for me as you enter into the live stream, because y'all got some people all messed up. You see them? Y'all got them all confused. Do you see them? Look, they don't know if they're coming or going. They don't know if they're coming or going. You got some people feeling real retarded with the beef that they're trying to spit out towards you, you know? Yeah. You're flying high out here, Collective. Look at you. You're looking like a real eagle out here. Okay? Legal eagles as well. I get that you all are protected and you all have your team in order. I like that. You all got somebody tangled up right now. They thought they had you, but you're winning. Okay? I'm getting winning energy from the Divine Collective. And oh, baby, people watching you. Oh, they watching you. On the sneak. People have secret accounts, you know. People want to pop up. People want to pop up unexpected. Okay, it's making people's heads spin. The more they watch your channel, the more they hear things through the grapevine, the more they keep up with what you're doing and how you're doing it. Oh, it's got some people crazy about your ascension. You see that? You protected, baby. Heavenly forces divinely on your side, especially over here at the DGC. You already know. Stop playing with your divine goddess, Davy. You know what I tell you. Okay, look, mad scientist over here. Spirit almost went. Look, mad scientist. Aha. Look, they tried to blow all of the divine, you know, the Divine Collective up. They tried to blow us up. Do you see that kid? They tried to blow us up. You see they got, look, y'all think I'm joking? They tried to plant bombs. Didn't we get the bomb? Look at them. They tried to blow us up, baby. Aha. We still figured it out. Aha. We still got the answer. Aha. We're still winning. Yeah, baby. We're still winning. Yeah. Yeah. Don't make me do it to y'all. Y'all know. Nikki, I did it on them. You know? That's my Cape Crusader right there that comes out. Look. Y'all rocking out, baby. Y'all have two people tuned in to the show, to the concert, and they are enjoying it. They're enjoying all the lights, all the smoke, the lights, camera action of it all. They enjoying the win that you're having, Divine Collective. They like, go, Divine Collective, go. Do your 1, 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Millie Wop on their ass. You know, listen, look, got their mouths open. Got their mouths open. You know what I'm saying? So a little, you know, little Harlem shake on them. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Look. Y'all have people disgustingly obsessed in watching y'all. I don't know who y'all are. Y'all have platforms and things. Look at them down on the floor, scrubbing, looking at the TV, you know, just trying to find something to do so they could stay in the house or stay by their television or stay by whatever screen and watch you. Watch you, baby. You know? Look at y'all. Very, very strong. Very, very strong. Okay? Doing the heavy lifting is what that is. Doing the heavy lifting and still being feminine while doing that, because you have the feline right here with the chessboard right in your line. Okay? Very strong. Very strong with that ant. Okay? That's just to confirm that heavy lifting. Okay, let me get this other pile. Let's see what's going on. Okay, here they come again. You all have somebody very emotional right now, and they're putting on the front. They're wearing a mask, you know. They're playing to the public, you know, the public image that everything is okay. But behind the scenes, they're really drowning in a plethora of things. Look, They had the whole suit on. Now they done took the suit off. They're on the phone in the water as if that's a smart idea. This is somebody who's watching you. This is someone who has you on their mind. I'm getting 9 of Swords. Can't really sleep. Can't get through to you. Their thoughts are scrambled about you. They don't know what's going on. All they know is you're dropping mics on their ass. Yeehaw, and they feel like a jackass. Look at them. Look at them. They feel like everybody, like the whole town is laughing at them. Look, and they trying to smile. Look, they trying to smile with their slithering, slimy, octopus having, hands all in the pot ass. All in the pot. Look, y'all think I'm joking? Look at them. Look at them. They feeling ashamed as hell, whatever they did. Whether it was family, like I said, or a collective of associates, friends, you know, peer groups, something. They feel real crazy. You see them? Like, damn, why do we do that? Or damn, why do we have to, you know, come at the collective like that, especially with y'all popping out here with this rock star energy. Okay, with this winning energy. You all could have went to the casino and won big, baby. And now everybody was looking at you like they should get a piece of it, but they was treating you crazy. They had beef for you before. Not little beef, big beef. Big beef. They wanted to see how you measured up, how you stacked up. Stop playing. Some of these people should be ashamed of themselves. They out of your age bracket. You know what I'm saying? For some of them. You know, and this don't mean YNs, young people only. You could be middle-aged and you got the older group talking about you. You know, or you could have the older group, you got the young ones talking, and you like what they want. Well, you know, our business. You know what I mean? We got senior business. Get on up out of it. There's an opportunity right here that was closed on somebody. Okay? They shocked as hell. They tried to close doors on you. That's one thing they tried to do. There was some type of opportunity or contract, something that was supposed to come your way, a door, you know, and they blocked it. They tried to block it for you, or they did block it. Definitely. Okay? We have hackers out here as well. You all be careful. They could be trying to hack into your computers. You know, somebody could have hacked your information, you know, trying to find out about you, your family, where you come from, information about you, trying to get the drop on you. Okay? Look at them. Sitting in the fucking corner with a damn bag on their head, trying to remain anonymous. Somebody feels dumb. Somebody feels very, very stupid. This is the dunce hat. It just don't say dunce. It's the dunce hat. Okay? Somebody tried to stay covert, stay hidden about what they was doing. You know? Look, here. Trying to look good, like I said, to the external. And as well, this could be you divine gods. You know what I'm saying? We got the divine goddesses out here, and then we got the divine gods. This is saying you all are taking care of yourself. You're looking good out here. You know? Your health is at top peak, top performance. You know, you're working out, you're eating healthy, you're eating right, you're getting enough rest, you're keeping your metabolism balanced. Okay. Okay. You both of you have people out here watching you, especially divine goddesses. You have some real obsessive exes and people that you're just not working with no more on the male end, and they out here stalking, they out here obsessed. Okay. We also could have some men. You have secretly, you have other men that are watching. And I'm not trying to say that to be funny, but they're undercover DL. But they be watching other divine gods and stuff. You know, they know you're not on a type of time. The door is basically blocked. You know, they know there's no opportunity there. Okay. I'm not trying to say y'all into that. What I'm saying is they're watching. Y'all have a host of different groups watching, and you'd be surprised who they are. You'd be surprised. Because it's a whole bunch of squirrels out here trying to get a nut. Look at them begging. Look at them begging. Trying to get a nut. Whether it's the feminine end or the male end. Because we have the horse out here. Okay? The man is in the water. He wants to be in the water. I'm also getting somebody has some dealings when they go out to say they doing business. No, baby, they jumping in water, baby. They jumping in pools. You know what I'm saying? They going swimming. You all have a very royal energy out here right now. Okay? You have, for you divine goddesses, there are a plethora of men watching, even the older ones. Look at them. Wonder what it'd be like to get with that. You know? They all out here. I get that a lot of the older, you know, men are out here trying to chase, you know, some of these you know, divine goddesses, and it's looking crazy. They coming out here, the dentures is looking big, like everything is looking crazy. And not that that's a bad thing, divine collective, because hey, we all go back to the essence one day. You know, you're gonna lose things eventually. It's just life, you know. It's life. You're gonna get older, you know. So, but you got these older men thinking that they still in the game, and they up here smiling in these young girls' faces. And these young girls is looking shocked. They like, oh no, Mr. Ed, like what is going on? Mhm. Yeah, look, ooh, look, they mad as hell. Look, some of these people is mad as hell. They out here throwing tantrums on y'all. They throwing tantrums. They so mad. Okay, they so upset, shocked, shocked. You know, like, oh my gosh, did the collective just say that? And y'all have an audience of people that are watching, like they here for it. They here. Look, they here for the game. Look, they on the playground, baby. They just swinging. They see you all are carefree. You have a very lighthearted energy. You know, you've been tapping into your childlike energy. You know what I'm saying? Just rolling with it, just being cool. You know. And here we are. Look, there go those men. They out here, baby. Look, y'all be careful, divine goddesses. They on the hunt. They on the hunt. 19, I see maybe 1960 or 70 right here. Yeah, they on the hunt. Yeah, horses out here, baby. I see a lot of divine goddesses are staying close, you know, to the other feminine energies, elders, you know, grandmothers, mothers here, embracing them, not forgetting them. Oh, they out here watching. And some of y'all, grandpa, baby, you better watch grandpa. Because while you all hugged up with grandpa back there in the backyard, baby, he on that phone. He looking at them photos. He looking at them videos. I don't know who grandfather is out here. But they got the squirrel next to them and they have things on their mind. Mr. Ed, you know, thinking back to when they was young. They wondering if they still got it. Can they still pull them? I don't know what's going on. Y'all be careful out here. Y'all be careful. Okay. Some of you all have gone through the tunnel. You know, there's a new vortex, there's a new cycle, something you close, something you know, a new way. You're on a whole nother level. Okay. You jump timelines. You did something, divine collective, that was it was more like via the laws of physics. You did something. You did something. What you did, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this too. Not only do you have somebody hanging their head out here in shame, oh, they so upset about who the F they got with. And y'all just watching. Y'all not saying them effing thing. Everybody, a lot of this is social media. A lot of this is on the internet. And here you have somebody out here and you just watching. You ain't saying nothing. Look at you. You just watching. Look who they got with. Look who they got with, baby. Okay? A whole live Harley Quinn. A Harley Quinn. Look, they hanging their head. You just watching. You're like, oh no, I wouldn't dare intervene. I wouldn't dare intervene in your affairs. I wouldn't dare break up your relationship at all. I wouldn't do it. Yeah, baby. You all have somebody who's very dark as well. You have a lot of people who are mentally losing it out here. They're stuck. They're trapped in matrices and they're stuck in loops. They're stuck in cycles. They're stuck in repeating things. Okay. Somebody wants you to come back through. Okay. I'm getting Carol Ann or what do they say? Carol Ann, don't go to the light or something. They be telling Carol Ann, I don't know if they told her to come to the light or get away from the light. You know, they told Carol Ann something. All right. Let me see. Somebody's trying to leave a door open. Okay. Leave a door open right here. Now this is spooky. When you be looking up at top, this is like the monster or the ghost being there and the door is open and you looking like, should I go up there and check and see who's in there? No, don't go check and see who's in there, baby. Don't go check and see who's in there. Okay. You're not going to like who's in there. All right. Somebody up in there. Somebody's in the crevices of their mind and they're not feeling well. They're feeling a bit wild. And people are watching this. Okay. People watching this. I'm getting also secret doors and open doors. People hiding. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like a real covert mission and maybe you're going to discover it. Somebody might leave the door open by accident, possibly. I'm getting that too. You know, because this is surely all about you. Look at you, Divine Collective. Look how pretty you are. Look at you. Okay? Look at you. I'm getting the cover of a magazine as well. I'm getting photos, you know, like somebody in modeling or anything like that. Could you all do me a favor and hit that like button for me as you enter into the live stream? You're enjoying the live stream, everybody? Okay. You're a safe driver. Everyone knows it's safe to be with you. Look at you putting your seatbelt on. Okay, somebody wants you to be their passenger as well. I can clearly see they want you to ride with them. All right, somebody's been thinking about you. There are people who've been thinking about taking you to a higher level. There are levels that you all don't know about. You know, like how they say there's a ceiling. But once you get past that ceiling, there's another door. You know, another door. And maybe you all have found it. Maybe you all found a door. Some type of secret, you know. And you all left a lot of people behind. See, because a lot of people are not on the type time you want. You see that? Very unhealthy. Very lazy. You know, couch potato type energy. Okay? It's somebody else's problem, not theirs. Somebody else need to do it, not them. Yeah. Very lazy. A lot of people don't know how you do it, how you stay in shape. You know, I'm getting a very youthful energy, and I'm getting a lot of strange admirers as well. Look at that. You all have a lot of people wanting to serenade you. They're going to be coming from right and left, different kinds of energy. Okay. Some of them could be very corny. You could smell corny a mile away. Look at that. Blindfold. You could smell the corniness a mile away. All right. Somebody right here wanted you to be in this type of energy, Divine Collective. You see that? These are ghosts, traumas, energies from the past as well. You're watching somebody else be pulled apart by this energy. There was a friend or someone you knew, and you told them, you know, stop being up on your coattail, and they want to follow your coattail anyway. I'm getting copycat energy, you know. And somebody's being haunted. You know, they thought that they could get up with your person or something right now, and they got up with your person, and they realized why you not with them no more, and you just watching like nobody told you. Nobody told you to go deal with the mad scientist. Okay? Somebody's about to electrocute or shock themselves with their own doing. Whatever they're doing, they're causing so much drama, and then they're going to go and get into the water. And the combination of the electricity with the water is going to cause a shock. Okay? And y'all, and the Divine Collective is just going to be watching it. We're just going to be watching it. As well, I get people trying to be covert. Okay? They got mustaches on, but it's like, come on, like, you think we can't see that this is a fake mustache? You think we can't see this? A lot of people are wild right now, Divine Collective. They out here doing real crazy things. The mentality of a lot of people out here is real buggy. Do you see that? He got a watermelon on his head with some damn snorkel glasses or flying glasses. I don't know. People are real buggy right now. As well, people could think that you're off your rocker, Divine Collective, for the things that you come up with. You could come up with some real wild ideas, you know? Okay? And people could think that you're wild for it. All right? Somebody's also very immature. Somebody's a toddler. You know what I mean? They always want people to sit around celebrating them in some type of way. Okay? Let me see. Okay? Give me a little bit more energy. Somebody's a Don Juan out here. You know what I mean? They're looking real suspect. Okay? Somebody's thinking about you or Divine Collective. They want you to come and milk the cow. Okay? They want you to come and milk the cow, baby. Give me a second. Let me see what's going on. Oh, yeah, somebody hiding. Somebody been drinking. Somebody been hiding their identity. Okay? Throwing you mad shade. All right? They think that you can't see them, but you can. You're a light. Let me show y'all. You're a light. That's what I picked up off the floor. Okay? Somebody's drinking their ass off right now. They're being tortured by the thought of you, by the memory of you. Okay? Look. Look. Their ass is in some deep shit. Look at them. Y'all flushed this person down the toilet. Look, they trying to come the hell back up. They trying to come back up. Look. They feel haunted by you. And not just this person. There are other people, like I said. You have a whole conglomerate of people out here. It's not just y'all. Look, a lot of them are trying to come back out the sewer. They're trying to come out the holes, out the black, dark places. And these people are not coming back the same. They're not coming back the same, Divine Collective. They have entities on them. And you better believe everybody is watching you all. Everybody's watching. Everybody's trying to come up with some type of strategy of some sort. Okay? People are strategizing. They want to be near you. These are people who play with you, people who play games, whether they were friends, associates, lovers, partners, ex-spouses. Okay? These could be people at jobs. All right? Social circles, networks, you know, all of that. all of that. And some of these people are very intelligent. We see computers right here. We see glasses. We see nerds. We see people who know how to get it popping. That's what we do see. They know how to get on that computer and stir up some shit. They know how to go and watch and take a look. Okay? Also get that somebody's watching you. You know, you're an eagle and they were hoping that you were more like a pigeon or a chicken or something like that. So, you know, as a cat, they could just jump on you and pounce on you. But nah, you're a whole eagle and you're flying high. As a matter of fact, you might eat them. An eagle can eat a small cat. Sure can. All right. Sure can. I'm getting Doja, Moo, you know. She said, bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. I say moo. I don't say meow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look, there's a lot of people out here who out of shape, baby. They out of shape, but they still trying to go on vacation with you. They trying to still swim with you, you know? Okay? Again, some people is a little crabby. No, leave that alone. Let them stay in their own little Krabby Patty hut. Okay? Somebody is throwing a tantrum right now because they don't got themselves into so much deep doodle. Okay? So many muddy situations. Okay? It done rained on their asses, rained on their parade. They just laid out. They just looking, thinking about you all, Divine Collective. You know? Just thinking about you all. Definitely these could have been ex-spouses. You know what I mean? Look at them. People that don't belong together, coming back out the woodworks, coming back from the damn grave. Ninja Turtles and shit, all of them. Ninja Turtles is coming back, all of them. Shit, people that have been locked up, coming back, calling, trying to find you, sending mail, messages. They all out here. They're all out here. Yeah. Some of them want to get hitched to you. Look. Look, they got their little thing on. Listen. Y'all be careful out here, Divine Collective. Be careful. Okay? It's a lot of chicken out here, baby. It's a lot of chicken. And they cannibals. Oh, they eat you up. They eat they eat each other up. A lot of chicken, a lot of corn. All right? Okay. So we done laid that out. That was a nice little layout of people that's around y'all, what they doing. Okay, what they're doing. All right. Somebody wanted to milk you, you know, and they think you're milking things. They think you're milking things, you know. Okay, you got ice cream. You got all kind of stuff. Anything that you can make with milk, they think you have it. Okay, they think you have the icing on the cake. All right. You got everything out here. You flying high. You playing. You laughing. You on stage. Lights, camera. Vacationing. You know, you keeping a low profile. You all have people's heads spinning. And it's big beef out here, baby. It's tall beef. Y'all blowing things up. You know, y'all exposing things. You know, people looking real crazy out here. I'm trying to tell you. They right in the toilet. They in the toilet. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. I'm telling you. Y'all don't flush the bullshit down the toilet, and people don't like that. Okay? They don't like that. How the fuck you get to be the star, the quarterback? How did you make that touchdown? They don't like that. Baby. They don't like this. Y'all winning all over the place. Hooray. Hooray. In shape. Family watching. Networks is watching. Exes is watching. People in the shadows are watching. Haunted. People that's locked up are watching. The damn county jail. Yeah, they want you to be their passenger. You see that? Somebody wants you to ride right next to them. Strap in, baby. Let's go. Okay? Precious cargo. All right? And some of y'all watch out. Some people have a ghost in their attic. Straight up and down. Do you see that? I ain't even lying. Some people have a ghost in their attic that they came right through some type of portal or something that they opened. I don't have no attic, so you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they have a ghost in that attic. Baby. Let me find out. Let me find out. Okay, Spirit, let's tap in. Let's see what the Divine Collective is up to. And let's see who's thinking about them. What's the hidden energy? Who's thinking about y'all and what's going on with them? I could clearly see you all are healers. You're on the road. You know what I mean? You're on the road. Okay, distant future. Trying to see what's going on. I like that. I like that. You know, healing hands, healing yourselves, healing others. Y'all not playing with people. right here with this king, Ice King. This is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, the healer energy. That could be Aquarius again. That could be the star energy. This also could be the Hermit, okay? Could be the High Priestess, okay, or the High Priest. The Hierophant, okay? Distant future. Something's coming in the distant future. Some of you all will be traveling. Also, there could be an Aries, Libra, or Gemini coming your way. You know, they want to provide some type of information or something that's going to make something better. Or they missed your healing touch. Somebody's on the road. Somebody's driving. Moving on. You could have moved away from this person. Or you're moving away from something. You're traveling. Okay, relocating. It's something about being on the road. A lot of you are moving away from a very abusive Ice King. You know, this is somebody who is very stern, very strategic, you know, very logical. They didn't show much emotion, very cold, non-compromising. You could not, you know, like get any balance out of this person. And now maybe they miss your healing now that you've moved on. You're very protected is what Spirit is saying. Okay. You're giving out star seed energy. All right. And wherever you're going to be a gift, and there's going to be many gifts given to you. Okay. Somebody realizes that they should have trusted you. They should have trusted you. All right. Because now they could have some health concerns right here. And you have the healing energy. You have the healing energy. You all could be going to visit someone. Okay. To heal them, to show them some type of care. A lot of you all are definitely protected from this abuse type energy. This could be verbally, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Okay. It comes in a plethora of different ways. Somebody tried to do some type of death magic on you all, but you all are still a rising star. You're still going to the top. It's not working. It's not working. Hey, everybody. What's going on? We have Michelle in the house. Alexis. No, Alexis, this is just a general reading right now. If you like a paid reading, you can contact us at our email in the description box below. Or I have specials where when I have the live streams, you like a question answered, you just send it to the Cash App. I should have put it in the stream. Send it to the Cash App, and we can answer the question right here on the live stream for you. Okay? Okay. I'm going to put the email here. Oh, man. Going to put the email here. Oh, thank you, P. White. You're amazing. P. White sent the $1.99 super chat to us, y'all. Thank you so much. Sending you much love, P. White. Thank you. All right. Let me just give y'all the Gmail real quick. Okay. Let's see. That. Okay. Hold on. All right. Put that there, and here is our Cash App. Let's see. Okay. Okay, and you should see the DGC symbol on that to know you have the right one. You should see our symbol. Okay. So, but thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Okay. So Spirit, give us a little bit more energy. Okay. There's somebody coming to bring you a gift in the distant future as well. If some of you all are readers or seers or psychics or something like that, you all have a beautiful, you know, a beautiful road ahead of you. Starseed energy right here. The energy you give out, what you tell people, it can be trusted. You're going to heal a lot of people. You're very smart. You're very intelligent. And you're very wise. Okay? Somebody caused their own destruction in their life trying to send you death energy and it didn't work. I'm getting it flipped back around on them. Can you give me some more energy divine, for the Divine Collective? Child, they could have sent this towards you and your child. You and your child. You all have divine angels as well. People that watch over you from the cosmos, from the ethers. It's not just this 3D. Listen, it's way more than that looking over us. Do you know that most of the time when we make it through these lives, these are prayers from our grandmothers? These are prayers from our ancestors. That God is a man that he should not lie. He is not like a human man. You know what I mean? If God makes a promise, even if that person has gone off to the essence, God's word don't come back void, baby. God told you, I'm going to do it. It's going to get done, baby. And this is what people get the awakening about a lot of the times. They don't know how to trust it, but you do trust it. You trust. You're trusted. See, and people are getting this awakening. They're getting this wake-up call. Y'all making some people's hair stand on their heads by the shit y'all saying, the things that y'all laying out, the blueprints, the plans, being able to break down something, mind games, strategies, you all are so smart, baby. So smart. Look, winners, number one winners all over the place. Every last one of you. Every last one of you. You all are gifts that these people don't understand. You yourself, you're a gift that the world doesn't even understand. You starseeds. You know what I mean? You are the divine elect, the divine goddesses, and the divine gods. Since you were children. People are getting the wake-up call right now. A lot of you didn't understand your gifts as a child. A lot of people made you cry. You know what I mean? A lot of people are getting woke up. They made you be quiet. They made you shut up. When you were a child, you knew shit. You knew shit. You knew the truth about situations and stuff like that. You did. You're very protected. A lot of people try to do rituals and things on y'all, but they can't. Your work is much stronger. Whatever you do to protect yourself and your family, whether it's just simple prayers, whether you're into, burning candles, different herbs and spices, whether you're into crystals, whatever you're into, that is working for your family. That is working. You know what I mean? You're a divine host. Some people don't do nothing. It's just straight divine energy, baby, and that's big, powerful. That's the real magic. It's not necessarily, you can do these things to enhance the environment, to make it more palpable for whatever you're trying to manifest. But really, all you need is that divine essence energy right here. And you can manifest anything you want. Anything you want. Where you want to go, what you want to do. Anything you want. Like I said, there's travel ahead for many of you. Okay? In the upcoming near future and in the distant future. All right? I get a rebirth. I get rebirth energy right here. Look at y'all coming through again. Earth angel. I'm telling you, you all have a divine energy. You all are protected. These people can't put you in bondage the way they want to, or a particular someone. Every time they try to put you in bondage, you just do, you just do your golden child. And you just, all of it just drops off. You just heal yourself. Some of these people can't say nothing. The divine done put a strap over their mouth for them to stop talking about you, for them to stop, throwing spell work your way. You're too divine for that. I get that a lot of you were very dedicated to things. You stuck to the commitment. You stuck to it, and you're about to receive the reward for that. Spirit recognizes that. Spirit know what was going on. Y'all have a bunch of haters, a lot of people in your midst that tried to throw you up into third-party energy, all kind of mess, all kind of drama, talking shit about you. Some people was really getting in the mud with you. Some people really want to put hands and feet on you, Divine Collective, or they could have. That's not forgotten. Spirit says, I'm going to pay you back. I got a gift for you since you wanted to bless the collective like that. Things have changed. Things have changed, Divine Collective. They used to you in one set of outfits where you're in service, but they're not used to the energy when you step into your divine energy and you put on your clothes and you get moving. You get going. You get on that road. Okay? So y'all looking good out here. Wherever y'all going, wherever you're traveling, you're being noticed. Okay? You're being noticed. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people who are out here with a lot of fuckery, especially people that were in third-party situations. This doesn't have to just be romantic. These are people who coupled together. Y'all saw the cards that we had before these. People who got together, thought they was on some shit, came against you and your family. This is not just you. I see grandmothers out here. I see children out here. Okay? Y'all are out here. I see partners. Okay? Your circle. It's not just you. When they come, they want to take down your whole background. So you don't have nobody and nothing to fall back on. They know you the boss. Stop playing. They know you the boss. Okay? These could even be people in your work field. All right? Doing crazy stuff. They think you could be doing crazy stuff. But you're not. You're not. You're just big divine energy. And then they haven't seen that type of manifestation in a long time. They haven't seen that, if ever. Look, their minds are imprisoned. Your mind has unlimited possibilities, infinite possibilities for creation. Your imagination is not stifled. Back me up, spirit. You heard that, huh? These people have finite seeing. They're imprisoned. I told you, some of y'all have people that someone is in prison, like real prison up top. They think about you, Divine Collective. They had to shut the hell up because obviously they see where they are and where you are, and they see the difference. Look, you out here getting big paper, or money is coming your way. Actual money. Not just the idea, not just the thought of it. You all manifest it into your 3D world. It can't, it can't be faith. Faith is designed to have an end. Faith is designed to produce something. It's not just to have it, just to be having it. You're more in the hope area when you do that. Hope is no guarantee. It's just like all else is lost. There's nothing else for us to do but sit here and hope that by some way, somehow, some divine force will come through and stop this thing. That's hope. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got, you have to depend on the outcome from nature. But no, when you have faith, oh yeah, the substance of things hoped for, the evidence, that's the part, the evidence of things not seen. And that's the happy shit. That's that good shit. That's that good shit. People didn't expect you all to come out the way you came out because some of them really tried to throw some stuff at your health. Okay? And when they checked the divine roster, they said they tried to see, you know what I'm saying, where you out here doing a bunch of stuff for them to be coming at you like that. They was like, no, the divine collective's not out here doing that. They're looking pretty good, as a matter of fact. They're looking pretty good. So what are all these lies being spread? What is all this being thrown into the ethers about the divine collective? What's the hoopla about? Because I see them here with a trophy, achieving things, very focused, very balanced, standing on business, not letting their emotions get the best of them, not getting involved in third-party situations, taking care of their health, taking care of their family, their children, even extended outward to their bigger circle. Okay, I see them focused. Some of you are into your religious practice, if you're into religion, or your spiritual practice heavily and deeply, and you don't play no games with it. When you get off from work, you go and take care of your business everywhere you're supposed to, whether it's spiritual kingdom business, whether it's personal business, whether it's business. You're taking care of business all across the board. Okay, and you're going to be moved forward here. Move forward. And people getting the message right now. 100 on my clock. 100 on my clock. People are getting the message about you. People are also getting the message that people lied on you. People spent false narratives on you. People told stories. People conjured up shit. Okay? People, they set up things, you know what I'm saying, traps for you to fall in. When I tell you people had the evil eye out for you, they had it out for you. Okay? But they're finding out with divinity and protected. And this abuse they tried to send your way, that was the wrong thing to do. Why did they do that? Why did they do that? Look, got their asses up in the courthouse. Messing with who? Y'all, sweethearts, baby, sweethearts. Okay? You all should, people are looking forward to see what's going to happen next with you. They want to see what's coming your way next because they see you as this in a more bliss-filled energy right here. Okay? So they know that something else is going to be dropping for you as well. You can expect that as well. You can expect something else to be dropping for you. Some of you all just gave it time, just waited it out. Patience is a virtue, Divine Collective. Oh, it'll show you a lot. Sometimes when you're trying to tell a person something and they just keep coming up against you, clashing with you, being an oppositional force, back up. Back up. Okay? Back up. A lot of y'all just walked out the door. Said, watch my ass. Look, enough with all these false lies. Watch my ass. All these false narratives. Watch it. It's too much high honor right here. Okay? You all show respect in so many places to so many people, especially the divine. You definitely are a soldier. Okay? Yeah. So some people want to be helped right now. Some people did a lot. Y'all don't know. With this love spell, you all don't know. That's why it fell apart. It's fake love. It's fake. Some people wanted to see you lose your work. Some people wanted to see you lose your relationships. Some people wanted to see you lose circles of people that loved and cared about you. They was willing to lay down that spell work. They was willing to put it down, baby. Look, you all are abundant. I know what it be about sometimes, Divine Collective. You know, I'm a plant mama. And guess what? Nobody watches out for my plants but me. But me. It's nobody's responsibility. Those are my plant babies. You understand what I'm saying? So when you're not around to tend to them, do you think anybody will take care of them for you? No. They will watch those plants die, even though they're looking their nature. Humans are nature. You know what I'm saying? And we're watching nature, and we're just watching it wither away and die. Do you think they would, say anything? No. Because a lot of people have entity attachments. They don't care to say anything. They don't want to say anything. Everything around you is symbolic of you, Divine Collective. So if they see your plants dying, they think that's a little piece of you going away. A little piece of you, a little piece of your money, a little piece of something. Your prosperity is green. It's alive. And your whole essence, those who are plant mamas, your whole essence is into that. That's you, damn near. Especially if you want it. A lot of these people want to imprison you with entity attachments. And you have somebody who also went away who gonna get locked up because of an entity attachment, or they already did. They have you on their mind. You stop messing with them. You didn't get it on you. They wanted you to get it, but you didn't get it. Somebody was out here messing with some type of Jezebel energy, somebody who picked up something off of these spiritual streets too, and they got together. This is usually who they like. This is who they like, but you know better. You know better. You see that big eye? You know better. You know what's up. You know what's up with these people. Don't touch them with a 10-foot pole, Divine Collective. Don't touch them. These people are locked and bound by some of these damn entities. They can't do nothing but hump. We wondering why they humping. They have to hump. Y'all have to understand that. When they have the sex demons on them, they have to hump. They have to pop it. They have to stick their butt out every 2 minutes. You ever seen the women, every time you turn around, they bent over, like in a horse position? And they know you're not about to do it with them. You see that? You're not on that type time. But that's what they have on them. And so these energies are very enticing. You see what I'm saying? You don't have it on you. This is, shirt open, they ready. Hand over you, they ready. Look at the look on their face. They ready. They down for the get down. And they see an energy like yours, and they know you're not finna to do it. You're not finna to do it. But some of them tried you with this abuse card. They tried you. They had a lot of nerve. They didn't know you could see beyond the veil. They didn't know. Okay? A lot of you can clearly see where people are hurt at as well. When they do stuff to you, you can clearly see where they're hurt. That's why they're doing what they're doing. Some people marry. You know what I'm saying? They marry us, Divine Collective. They marry us to put us in bad health, to torture the children, to torture the whole family because they be sick in the head. And you have a lot of self-love. And they want you to take care of them. They want that. They want that. Look, karmic masculines, they want that. They'll introduce themselves to you in a minute. They see that beautiful energy. They see you all sweet and whatnot. Hello. What's up? They see your energy all balanced. Beautiful chakras out here. Okay? They see you on the pathway. They see you unbothered. And they want to come through and bother you. They want to come through and in your shit. Look, they want to put shit on your mind. Mature man or woman is what you are. It's what you are. You could be even older. Even older. Don't matter what age you are. They're obsessed. Obsessed. Watching your money, watching your ascension, watching your circles, watching how you love on yourself, how you value, how you treat yourself. Single, sexy, successful, self-love, unbothered, high honor. Okay? I'm about to get off of this in a few minutes. I'm going to let it get to the one. All right, I'm about to go get me something to eat. You all would be surprised how much energy you use just by sitting here talking on live. I could eat a whole meal before I get on this live and I start talking. And next thing I know, I'm like, I didn't even like physically move. I've been just utilizing energy talking and my body's working. Look, your energy is beautiful. It's ascending. You don't went from the bottom to the top and you balanced and you know how that flip works. You know how this works. Okay. Look at you. A lot of you are spiritual doctors. You have the remedy. You have the cure. You know what's up. You're able to diagnose people, diagnose situations, diagnose a plethora of different things. You're very intuitive. What's up, intuitive Cav? When Cav come through, Cav done put a spotlight on it. And people be mad about that, baby. When you put a spotlight on it, you bound people. They can't say nothing after you bound them. They can't say nothing, baby. Hands be bound. Be wanting to give you the middle finger, smoke blowing out their damn ears. You know? Spirit shuts them right up. Because beforehand they was talking, they was doing they one too. Spirit's like, shut your ass up. Out here trying to manipulate. Do what they do. Throw dirt on your name right here. Even death magic. Okay? These are manipulators right here. They wanted to embarrass, ridicule, humiliate, shame, rituals and shit. That's a real thing, y'all. Humiliation rituals. I'm telling you something. I had some monster ass relationships. And I woke up one day, you know what I'm saying? One particular one was the baby that took the cake, baby. They was the head honcho monster. Okay? I woke up, I was like, if I didn't know better, I could swear I'm being put through a humiliation ritual. And it's more than one person in on this shit. Because ain't no fucking way possible. This person could be turning up like this and nobody don't think this is odd or strange. And you feeling that shit, you know what I mean? And this person looking at you and you like, this shit is embarrassing like a motherfucker. Like, why would you do that? All because what? You offered them love, real love, divine love. You know what I'm saying? You are it. They wanted to break you down. This this is all you. That means in order to take that, they have to break you down. In order to take that heart. You know what I mean? They saw you have heart too. It's not about being able to beat up everybody. That's nice if you got skills, if you got hands, if you can throw them bows. You know what I'm saying? If you can make it do what it do, that's amazing. Then you lethal. You should definitely be very humble when you know that you have that kind of power behind you. But generally, you're just a regular person. You know, you mind your business. You ain't trying to get into no altercations or fights or whatever. It don't matter. You have heart though. Because if it calls for it, baby, you're gonna make it clap, baby. You're gonna make it do what it gotta do. I love that energy for y'all, and people be mad at that. Look at them. Mad. People are also upset that either they don't have you in relationships, okay? Or whoever they winded up with. They upset that people want to still, be with you in a certain type of way. Okay? Right here. People are upset about who they ended up with. Because they know when they're with you, they're abundant. I hear that somebody's third party talks like they still talk about y'all, how they, how you was the it factor for them. You was the abundance for them. And they got their third party. They got their side person, whoever they seeing right now, mad as fucking hell. Whoever this karmic femme is, they got them mad as hell. They got them mad. They got them bitter. They got them angry. They always be talking about you, Divine Collective, all the time. They said the Divine Collective is fucking real love. Real love. While they laying down in the bed with the karmic. You know what I'm saying? Because it was all about the clothes. But even then, see the hearts? They still think about y'all. Y'all the real love. And this person be mad because they throw their asses right up in their bed and that's all they do. That's all they do. Some of them get paid for play. Person don't take them seriously at all. They know not to come and play with you. Whether you a divine goddess or you a divine god, y'all came out first with the Ice King. You understand? Y'all came out first with the Ice King and Queen. Don't play with y'all when they come y'all way. They already know. They already know. They thought because you were a sweetheart, shit was sweet. Flying monkeys and everything. People talking in circles and groups, you know, behind your back. You see that? You out here waving high. You out here being sincere. You out here giving it up. You know what I mean? Mind you, everywhere you go, it goes with you because you are this. You come in, you come through. You come through with a big divine cup. That's the Ace of Cups energy. Okay? Come through, smiles and shit. Nice, good energy. Blissful. You know what I mean? Blissful. In more. Hey, you know what I'm saying? These are all the divine goddesses. That's y'all. Okay? Here they come. Here they come, yo. Here they come. See what I'm saying? What's up, Isaac? See? As I'm talking about the beautiful divine goddesses, they come through. What's up, Isaac, baby? Much love to you. Thank you for the beautiful emojis. Okay? We have trophies, you know? We have popcorn, baby. We have crowns. Okay? We have I see you. Yeah. I'm trying to told you something. What's going on right here? Yeah. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Okay. I know y'all the Divine Collective because we have a priest right behind it. And we have unexpected money. Y'all come through. Y'all drop it. Y'all drop it. Every time y'all come through. Unexpected money. Actual money. Okay? You are the pinnacle. You the ace. You the cup. See what I'm saying? Big love. Okay? Big wealth. Big abundance. Big prosperity. Big protection. Big provision. Big promotion. Big progress. Big performance. Big peace. Big purpose. We can keep going. But we don't want to hurt them too bad. We don't want to hurt them too bad. We just want to be rich girls and rich guys out here. Which you are. Your heart chakra is so full, baby. Listen, I know how to make it work, baby. My grandmother told me how to make a great pot of rice and beans, baby. Make that thing smack. Pow. You know, feed the whole family. Put some potatoes in there. Nice hearty meal. Cost effective, baby. It ain't got to be a $3,000 meal. It's a meal from the heart. It's a meal that's going to feed the whole family. And you can come and get seconds, baby. That pot is big. Or they be mad. They're mad you work with what you have. Karma eating their asses up. Family. See that? Legal. Family. They know you take care of your business. Some of y'all are very much separating from somebody who was in a family environment with you. They wanted to be with the flying monkeys. They wanted to be with the third party. They wanted to be on the side with the jealous, envious, karmic people out here doing voodoo and all kind of stuff. And not that voodoo is bad. Voodoo is a religion. If you do your studies, it's a real religion that people actually, in the motherland that they actually study under. Okay? So I don't have no qualms about that. I'm talking about the people that want to utilize something for negative, negative, negative purposes. Okay? To hurt somebody, to take something from somebody, to break up their family, to mess with their money, mess with their job, mess with their livelihood, mess with their skills, gifts, or talents. Baby, mess with them sexually. That's why I tell you, don't be out here. Because people out here, they want you to lay down with them. It's nothing but emotional pain after you lay down with a lust monster. Oh, because they're coming and drop something off on you. With you. They angry. Y'all nice girls and nice guys out here, baby. And they throwing that magic. You have a lot of ancestors out here. They calling on their ancestors too to help them do this work. It's a spiritual warfare, baby. They get out here with it. They think that they can utilize your energy for their purpose, for their come up. They're thieves out here. They see you as a rising star. They see a lot of people paying attention to you, Divine Collective. You're in the spotlight. Somehow you're seen. You're acknowledged. All right. They see you as having a lot. Whether you're a divine goddess or a divine god, they see you as winning. They see karma on your side. You understand? They see you winning. You understand what I'm saying? Divine masculine, divine feminine. And that's that karma in the middle. That's 100. Okay, they see you winning. And yeah, you're surprising a lot of people out here. Big surprises. Big surprises. You put an end to a lot of people, especially people that you once lived with, family related to, all of that, especially that. That's what I'm seeing. And soulmates too. A lot of them emotionally unstable. You couldn't do it with them. Mentally unstable. You're not doing it with them. You only mess with ascended soulmates to see you rocking with your complementary energies. And this shit is crazy. You looking so mature out here. You don't block these people. You looking so mature out here, divine goddesses. These people are so blocked. Their heart chakras are blocked. Okay? Their throat chakras are blocked. And you just out here with the divine goddesses. Both of y'all. Being rich girls and rich guys. And I really like that energy. And you all have some unexpected money coming to y'all. Already know what season it is. So that's already on the table. But it's more than that. It's promotions. It's offers. You know, it's new homes here. Okay? It's you all taking a new road, a new path that's going to make you very happy, leaving old shit behind, closing chapters still. We're still in it's always dying to your old self, being reborn again, being reborn again. That's not just a one-time process. It's continuous. It's damn near daily. It's daily. Okay? So y'all remember that? Okay, I'm gonna clean this up real quick. When I come back, collective, we'll get into some more cards to see what's going on. Who's thinking about you all? What's going on around you? Okay? Because I see you all continuously trimming the hedges. You know how you have to trim your yard and keep it looking good? Yes, keep your grass cut, watching out for snakes, watching out for anything that's going bad on your house. You know, your house is your temple, making sure your roof is good, your floors are good, making sure there are no uninvited intruders coming in via the basement or the damn attic, making sure you're keeping out any spiritual ghosts. These are traumas, hidden past energies that come back to haunt. I see big self-love here, right here, just sitting here. This is the energy you should be staying in all the time. All the time. Okay? Get in a high priestess, priest energy. Hidden, stay quiet, you know. And I'm not saying don't speak your piece. I'm saying keep your business quiet, keep your life quiet. You know, keep how you protecting everything to yourself. That's between you and the Most High, how you do it. Now, if you choose to share, that's okay too, because y'all know I share a little bit of things here and there. You know, I don't share everything, but when I come into the membership, I'm about to make a membership video. We have the membership going right now. Y'all go and check that out. Okay, but I'll be sharing more things, you know, about manifestation. If you want to manifest more wealth into your life, that's definitely possible. Whatever level you're at, you will start to see it come through in a different way. Little things. You'd be so surprised. You'd be so surprised. All right, Spirit. Yeah, look at them. They be sending that. It's transformations coming your way. Because I see you right there on the bottom. See with your basket? Look, transformations are on the way for sure. For sure. Okay, Spirit. We're going to take a little break. Guardian angels right here on the bottom of the deck. I just want to get a tap in. What might be the upcoming energies that we will be intuitively tapping into? Oh, the guardian angel is still there. So no matter what we do, we are protected, baby. We're protected. A lost loved one watches over you. Okay? Now the intuition, the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite later. You have been the guardian angel to so many people. You have been their intuition when they lacked it. And you were trying to tell them because Spirit knew they lacked intuition. So they sent you to tell them, but they ain't listen. They didn't listen. Okay? Okay, Spirit. What do we have? So that moved on energy is strong. What do we have for the collective? What's approaching? What is approaching? What do they have coming towards them? What's approaching? Somebody who you said no to. Someone else. See that? Someone else. What's approaching? Somebody you left behind. Somebody who's in a third party situation. You left them to their devices. Someone is in the middle trying to sabotage this. Somebody wants you to give them time to get it right, or give them time to close out something or do something. It would have never been in it. It would have never been in it. Why are they in it in the first place? Why are they in it in the first place? With a gold digger. We have gold digger, or they could have been trying to dig something from you, divine collective. They want something from you. They want your money being used. Okay? Maybe they could have married for money and they thought they was going to have a side chick on the side where they lived a good life with you. While you and all of them, you know, you help them get cars and help them get this and that and bank accounts and life insurance and, you know, retirement money and pensions. And then you help them hold that part of things down. And on the side, they're going to deal with somebody who wants to spend some of that money where they go out and they have a good time. There are definitely love spells out here. Okay, some of you are still needing to move on from something. Some of you have pregnancies in loom. You know, I've been seeing that a lot. This is the winter season. Y'all gonna see the babies in the summer. Y'all will see the babies in the summer. There could be a divorce on the table being manifested, a breakup, a separation. Said you're not gonna spend my cash. You're not gonna play with my ass. That's it. Bewitched. Y'all could feel like somebody put a spell on you. We could be coming back looking at that, but you're being watched over. So they weren't able to do it the way that they wanted to. They weren't able to get it in the way that they wanted to. Somebody gave you the 411, the one up, the information on a gold digger. Somebody was trying to get close to you and yours. This could have even been a friend, a family member, somebody that's close to you. There are people out here dabbling in love spells. Yes, they're doing that work, Divine Collective. Trust me. Trust me. When you see your man entertaining another woman, you know what I'm saying? Trust me. She don't put her little, sprinkle. She wears a different kind of perfume. You know, she dresses differently. There's a different kind of everything. She could do her hair differently. Everything is part of, some of it is beauty magic. Beauty magic. Somebody wants you to open up your heart to them, but I'm not sure that you're going to do it. Because somebody tried to use you. Somebody tried to get over on you. I'm definitely seeing this Mercury retrograde come through. It was upside down. Okay? It was upside down. Let's try that again. If it comes out again, that's for sure. One more card, Spirit. We're closing this out. One more card for the Divine Collective. 111 was on the clock. 22. Date night. Look at that. Date night. With somebody at a distance. Right here. Distance. All right. So I can clearly see you all are protected from somebody that's trying to put you in a third-party situation, or you were in one. This all was due to a love spell. These guys out here got their shit down pat, baby. When they out here, I tell you, this games of pimps and hoes is deep. Okay? If you out there in the game, they know what it is. That's why you see them girls, when people talk about them, about how they doing this and doing that, they don't care because they in the game. And in the game, you know what it is. You know what I mean? Gold diggers. They want you for your money being used. These men know what they're into too. They want to be under one of their love spells. Someone is doing that right now. Get ready to be wined and dined. Somebody wants to take you out on a date or get you under their spell as well. They want to take something from you. Okay? This is somebody who has third-party energies and they want a guardian angel like you on their team. But with your intuition, it's telling you red flags like you don't see it with this person. They want to lock in with you. Okay, this is somebody at a distance. They want you to open up your heart, and they're trying to play the long game with you. Okay? But I think you all might be opting to divorce, get away, break up, let go of something. Definitely right now there's caution being exercised because somebody is gambling. With you, I think they shouldn't. Yes, they're gambling. Luck is on your side. See? Okay? And there's somebody trying to come back. Could be sending you messages, calling you. Okay, trying to see what's up. They want to take you on a date. They want to get together. They want to talk. They need you back under their spell again. As well, when this third party, if this is your person, they have somebody on the side of something they were seeing or are seeing, this person definitely gets them under their spell and they go in and take them out to eat, drink, do all this extra stuff. That's what they do. Somebody's in the middle. All right. So we'll see if we can tap in and talk about it for those of you that might be your situation. All right. 66.99 on the clock. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Please hit that thumbs up button for me. Make sure you hype our videos up, Divine Collective. We are almost to 10,000 subscribers. Let's keep it going. Please don't forget to sign up for the membership just to support the channel. We have one tier. We have two tiers. One, you have a different set of videos, and another set just for as a supportive channel. Okay, for the DGC stars and the DGC diamonds. All right, Collective. I will see you later. I'll be tapping in a few minutes. Right. Make sure you hit your come on, Spirit gonna be here for it. Make sure you hit your alert button so you'll know when I'm going live. Talk to you soon.